Past the bar on the outskirts of town was the freight yard. And according to the map, this was where the sanctuary was supposed to be. We found some old trail markers, symbols people called the Hobo Code back in the day. None of us actually knew what the signs meant, but we got the distinct impression we were being warned to steer clear. We had already come too far, and if the aliens had gotten to these people, sure. The freight yard hadn't been in operation since the war started. With few exceptions, interstate commerce had all but ground to a halt by this point. I'm sure the old boxcars made for a tempting place to hide when the aliens rolled up on the town. Unfortunately, if anyone had survived, there was no sign of them when we showed up. I can't say we weren't disappointed. There was no sanctuary here, and if there ever was, the aliens had done their worst.
Daño negativo.
Maybe they thought they could get one of the trains running again to leave town. We were never sure. But what we found was nothing short of a massacre. The aliens had left no stone. I had seen a lot of things I never expected back then. But this was something worse.
Lista para atacar. Understood. Moving out. Target down. He recargado. I'm trusting you here. Shields!
Whatever hope our group had of finding a sanctuary here had all but disappeared. We were all knotted up, blinded by rage. We were hungry for a fight now. We wanted their whole damn army after us. From what I remember, we were happy to oblige.
Locked and loaded.
En marcha. Guardia. If you say so. Te haré caso.
Moving to
Afirmativo.
Overwatch.
Cubriendo.
It was probably stupid of us to think we'd find some safe haven, some respite from the real world. We had all been out here long enough to know better. But even I had let my guard down a little bit just this once. Never again.
Okay, I'll go.
Te haré caso. What's over there? Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
I'd like to think that at a certain point, some alien commander or Advent officer noticed our little path of destruction, and just for that one instant felt a sense of panic. The map had led us through bigger and better targets, and we had met every challenge.
¿Qué hay ahí? Okay, I'll go.
What's over there?
Si tú lo dices. Move into position.
Gotta
Over
go
here.
on. Keep an eye on it. Check it before you get too close.
During the invasion, the Elders kept a short leash on some of their wilder creations, but they weren't holding back anymore. We may have been the first humans to see some of these things up close. Made for a good test of our resolve.
Vale, voy. Si tú lo dices. Enemy destroyed.
I guess that'll be okay. I definitely got that one.
I guess that'll be okay. The mind is willing. I definitely got that one.
Watch the flank!
I don't remember who, but someone in the group joked that we should come up with a name for our little resistance cell. When I heard that, I knew they saw it too. We weren't taking orders from above. We were a squad now.
Good to go. Scanning.
Supongo que está bien. Lista para atacar. If you say so. Ready to engage. Vale, voy. Preparada. Moving to Overwatch. Supongo que está bien. Confirmed.
If you say so.
Si tú lo dices. I'm trusting you here. I'm on it.
Overwatch confirmed.
Te haré caso. Aquí, toma. ¿Qué hay ahí?
I'm trusting you here.
shielded. On Overwatch. That is not good. ¡Nos disparan!
I'm ready. That won't do it.
Still up! Te haré caso. Está muerto. Tiene que estarlo. Your mind is your weakness. ¡Esta es para ti!
It was a tough fight, but we made it out of the freight yard in fine shape. The squad was feeling good at this point. We pulled whatever we could off the aliens and scrounged up a few things from the freight yard before moving on.